Welcome to Caravan of Love, where we take our love journey together. I am your host, Nanaya. And on this episode, we are going to be talking about certain signs that you see in your ex that says that you guys are going to get back together, or you're more likely to get back together. So let's say you guys are broken up newly, maybe for the 10th or 100th time, or for the first time. These are certain things that you're going to see in your now ex-girlfriend that says that she wants to get back together with you, or you're more likely to get back together. So what are some of these things, you ask me? Okay, so point number one, you guys are more likely to get back together, or she's more likely to forgive you and then rekindle your relationship if one, she has broken up with you severally before. I mean, this is not your first ride. This is not even your third ride in the month or in the quarter of a year. So this is like a regular thing for you. You know, you break up, you come back together. You've broken up like a million times, not literally, but you know, closely. You break up on a regular. Like, it's not a healthy thing though, but you guys do that. Then, well, you know, this breakup, I don't even need to tell you, it's not really going to last. She's more likely to get back together with you. Now, point number two is when she drunk calls you or texts you. One drunk call or text is okay. It happens. Accidents happen. But she's suddenly not even that sudden. She happens to have drunked out, drunk texted you 3 times already this week. I mean, come on. Or she butt dialed you this week. More than 2 or 3 times. You see her missed call, you call, oh, it wasn't intentional, but I butt dialed you. Or you wake up to a voice notes on one of these social media apps, and then she's saying things that are incoherent, you know, because she was drunk, and then she sent that audio. It's almost like you're in her mind whenever she's incapacitated in a way, you know, when she's drunk or she's not herself, or her phone accidentally calls somebody and it happens to be you. When she's doing this, you know that how many times can a phone accidentally call a person? One or more likely few of those calls, she did them intentionally. She actually dialed your number. Maybe she didn't want the call to go through. Maybe she cut it too late. But in more than one of those instances, she did that with a clear mind. She intentionally tried to get in touch with you. Then you know that she's not really over you yet. She just doesn't know how to reconnect yet. She just doesn't know how to, you know, come out and say that I want us to, you know, try and figure out a way to work this. Yeah, she's just working her way through it. So give her time. But that also gives you hope. If you want her back, then I'm telling you that be hopeful if that is happening. Now, my point number three is she is going to pick up a lot of fight. So, dear men, here is something that you didn't know about us ladies. When we break up with you and we are actually done, we don't talk. We go silent because we are done. But when a lady breaks up with you and she's talking and she's fighting and she's quarreling and she's nagging you, it's because she's not done yet. No, we're not. Because when we are done, we say bye and we don't look back. A lady breaks up with you when she's done. You're not going to hear what. She's not going to be bickering or exchanging words with you. No, she's not. Usually when a lady is talking so much, she actually wants you to listen. And whatever thing that she's talking about, she wants you to figure it out and fix it. We complain about the things we want to fix. So if we broke up and your girlfriend, you're breaking up and your girlfriend keeps picking up fights, reminding you of the bad things that you guys did or the bad things that happened while you're in a relationship, she's dragging it up. It's almost like she's bringing up the bad memories. It's only because she wants you to pay attention to them. Those are the things that gets to her. Those are the things that drove her away. And she's not saying that you're a bad person. She's saying that you're a good person doing some bad things. Fix it. That is the message. It's that simple. When we are talking so much after the relationship, all we are saying is, listen to me, fix it, let's work this out. I'm not saying I want to leave. I'm saying you don't listen. So maybe I need you to know that I'm walking away so you can listen. So just please listen so we can work it out. If she's nagging you, she's not done, she wants to come back, pay attention to what she's saying. Now, point number 4, your lady is going to do this if she's still not over you yet, if she still thinks that you guys can work things together. Because, like I said, we go silent. So let's say you break up and then she blocks you. You can tell because you can see her picture or DP, nothing. You know, because your messages are not going through. But then you notice like a day or two later, she unblocks you. And then your messages are going through. And then she responds to 1 or 2 of them, and then she stops again, and then she blocks you again, and then she unblocks you. Now, when she's playing that block game, she's not done. She's not done with you yet. Because if she was, she would permanently block you, and that's it. Every single time she misses you, every single time she's there thinking about you, but she doesn't know how to reach out to you yet. She unblocks you, and then she checks your profile picture. She checks your status updates. She checks what you're tweeting about or posting about on your Facebook and other platforms, just to see what is up with you, just to be updated with you, because she's missing you or she's thinking about you. So when she blocks and unblocks you, that is a sign that she's not really ready to move on yet. She's not moving on yet. She's still hanging in there. She's still, right where you left her, and she's not ready to actually make the step and move on just yet. So if you want her back, that would be a good time to reach out to her and then see if you guys can fix the issues that you're going through, because she's also willing to actually fix it with you. And that brings me to my next point. She initiates contact. I mean, you guys are broken up and then she blocks and unblocks you, but one day once she unblocks you, she's going to say hi, just checking up on you, just checking to see if you're fine. But that's her she actually gets to that extent where she's bold enough to reach out, and she does that. She reaches out to you, and then you guys, talk. I'm good. How are you? How's your day going? What have you been up to? Anything new going on? You see, she tries to initiate contact and establish some sort of constant communication, even not consistent, but at least some sort of communication. She's going to do that. Which brings me to my next point number 6. While she's doing that and trying to talk to you, she's going to remind you of the past good times, the good memories, the things that you guys did together. I remember that night you went to the beach and had so much fun. Oh, she was just watching this movie and then she saw the scene that reminded her of that time you went to that party at the mountains and it was so crazy and you guys had so much fun. You see what she's doing? She's just trying to bring out the good memories, the good parts of your relationship. Have you missed her as much as she's missing you? So maybe you guys can do something about it. She's going to do this so much to build up to what I'm about to say next for my last point and point number 7. As she keeps reminding you of the good times, one day she's going to ask that you guys hang out. Or not for anything, for old time's sake, there's a party that reminds you of the one you went to that is upcoming. Maybe you guys can go together. Maybe you can go see a movie. You're both Marvel fans and, a new Marvel movie is coming out. Maybe you guys could go see together because the last one that you saw together was so much fun. Maybe you can even go to church together because you used to do that, and there's a program coming up in church, so you guys can go together. She actually will make the move to invite you to hang out with her. So if she's doing these things, young man, gentleman, Mr. out there, she's not over you yet. There's still hope. So if you want her, go get her because she's ready to forgive you, to work it out, and for you to continue your love journey together. Thank you for staying with us in Caravan of Love.